Hi everyone, this is Taka Yamashita. I'm an Associate Professor of Sociology and Gerontology at University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC. In this video, I am interviewing one of our gerontology doctoral students, Rob Millar. And I obviously don't know what I'm doing here, so let's see how this turns out.
So my name is Rob Millar. I am on my fourth year in the gerontology doctoral program. I am currently working on my dissertation. I wrapped up coursework this past semester, and I am just individually working on my dissertation as well as working on a research assistantship. So far in my four years in the program, I've published 9 different peer-reviewed publications. And I would say that in order to do that, I've had to merge both my coursework as well as my research assistantship. So I would say that students are often given the opportunity to work on projects, to implement projects that are outside of the classroom, to implement them in the classroom. And I would say that's key to being able to publish as a graduate student. You definitely want to make sure that all the work you're doing is being productive and it's being geared towards publications, if at all possible. That we're in an interdisciplinary inter-campus program, and that really just opens up the door for plenty of opportunities. And I would highly encourage students to seek out opportunities beyond those of their GRA and beyond those of their classroom. We have, I would say, tons of faculty at both of the schools, and I would say that students should seek out those faculties and look at opportunities to get involved to certain extents in order to get publications out, in order to advance their research agenda above and beyond what's required by the program. I would say that some challenges with the first couple publications would be sort of balancing out how much work the student is able to do and how much mentoring they need from a supervisor. So I think it's key that the student is self-driven and self-initiated in terms of getting the project started. I would say that it's also key to regularly check in with advisors, with faculty, with professors, and if they're having any trouble with any specific aspect of the research, definitely seek out others who might be able to help you with that. Mm-hmm. Always keeping in mind that it is on the student's side that faculty are often busy doing all the things that they have to be doing. So the student really has to be on top of continuing their research agenda. Absolutely. So I was born in Cuba, and I moved here with my very small family. That's my grandmother and my mother. And I think part of my interest in gerontology comes from growing up with my grandmother. And actually, a lot of the research projects that I've initiated have to do with my experiences growing up in a multi-generational household, experiencing the challenges that Latinos might experience in the U.S. And I think it's probably key for students who have that sort of motivation that's perhaps personal or that's very near and dear to them, in order to be excited about the kind of work that they do, in order to help advance the science, especially when it comes to interracial, multi-ethnic older adults in the U.S. Focuses on the pathways through which the neighborhood effects function in older adults. And this is something that I've been interested in since the very beginning of my career. The problem with that was that I wasn't trained in how to conduct some of these analyses. So mediation and moderation are really key to conducting this type of research. So an opportunity came up of a workshop at Temple University in Philadelphia, and I went ahead and I applied to this program, and I attended the workshop, and I would say that it tremendously impacted the way that I look at research and the way that I'm conducting my own dissertation research right now. So I would say that highly encourage students to look for similar opportunities where they might want to know a certain method or certain technique, but they maybe haven't had the opportunity. I would say that it's key to look for those. I completed my pre-proposal and proposal about 6 months ago, and ever since completing my proposal, I've done all the coursework that I needed to do. So I've been really focusing on my dissertation. Right now, I'm writing chapter by chapter. So about every month or so, I switch on to the next chapter. Currently, I'm working on the results section. So I'm putting together lots and lots of findings into a nice cohesive story that ties into what it is that my research aims were. So I'm hoping to continue writing those results and then move on to the discussion chapter and conclusion chapter. And I should be done in just a few more months.
I would like to thank Rob for his time and all the insights he provided. Thanks for watching. See you next time.